Hey everybody, welcome back to The Loop. Today I want to ask you to read 1 Samuel chapter 19. As we learned yesterday, Saul is so jealous of David that he wants to kill David. Thankfully, they have a mutual friend and a guy named Jonathan, and Jonathan intervenes. Jonathan, who was Saul's son and David's friend, he hears that his father Saul is plotting to kill his friend David, and so he meets with his father. As they talk, Jonathan reasons with his father, and he helps Saul think about David more clearly, rather than just reacting to David emotionally. He reminds his father, David hasn't done anything wrong. In fact, what David has done has benefited Saul. By defeating Goliath and the Philistines, he has helped preserve Saul's kingdom. In verse 6, we're told that Saul listened to Jonathan, and he made a promise that he would stop trying to kill David. 2 verses later, war breaks out with the Philistines. David goes to battle. He strikes the Philistines with such great force that they run away in fear. When that happened, Saul experienced what counselors call a trigger. That event sent him spiraling all over again. Saul became filled with jealousy and anger, so much so that he took a spear and he tried to pin David to the wall with it. Now, I want you to pause and I want you to think about your own life for a minute. We all have issues. Some of us are like Saul. We have anger issues. We end up screaming at people that we love. Some of us have drinking issues and we're always turning to the bottle. Some people struggle with pornography. The question is not just what do you struggle with? The question is, what sets you off? What's your trigger? Do you scream at the kids when they make a mess? Do you burst out in rage when there's a money problem in your home and you don't know how you're going to fix it? Do you scream at people when you feel overwhelmed? Do you turn to pornography when you're bored? Do you turn to the bottle when you're stressed? You don't just need to understand your struggle. You need to understand your trigger. When you understand your trigger, you can start to think through the situation clearly rather than reacting to the situation emotionally.